Grandfather Mountain to see some of the sights and things there. We're trying to plan out a trip to the Grandfather Mountain Gathering of the Clans, the Highland Games, Scottish Fest. Hi folks, we are just a little behind the timeline I had hoped. We are at the Brown Mountain Overlook at 2,700 feet, and we are looking over the valley here while Caesar waters all the little posts. But we're just missing the early clouds coming up out of the mountains. This valley was all cloud filled, and now they kind of evaporated away with the wind. The wind is beginning to pick up and the sun is coming up, so it's not as pretty as it was, or not as mystical as it was, but it's a pretty nice overlook on the mountains and stuff. Table Rock Mountain way over there. That is Hawksbill Mountain. And way over there is Sitting Bear. You can see the bear on the mountain. Here's a vehicle that you just have to worry about meeting that on the Blue Ridge Parkway. It takes up a little more of the road than you expect. Well, we stopped for a moment at a pull-off and scenic spot to see if we could launch the drone, but the wind is pretty bad. I don't think I can get it above the trees without it complaining about the wind. Mountain video is always a challenge because of the wind. There's always a lot of wind up on top of these mountains. This is just a beautiful. We're on 221, Route 221, just below the Linville Viaduct, which is really a cool piece of highway construction on the side of the mountain. And it'd be cool to have a little drone footage. Rainy, cold, and windy. Let's go into the Grandfather Mountain Nature Center, Nature Museum. Looks like a good place. Well, folks, we are at the Grandfather Mountain Wildlife Habitat Center. It's raining outside. Not a great day to be at the mountain. The winds are whipping pretty good. But we're going to try to get you a tour, trying to stay away from all the noisy kids. But they've got a regular sandwich and salad bar here that has everything. They've got porches, balconies, decks behind me that give you bird feeders and all sorts of things. Here, I'll show you the whole thing here. You don't need to see me, but they got these humongous pictures of eagles and otters. All the little otters playing. And of course they've got Mildred the bear That's our weather today. We got 44 degrees, rainy. Tomorrow would have been a much better day, but I wanted to talk to the directors and they won't be here tomorrow, so we're here today. This is the current weather. The current weather on top of Grandfather Mountain. Temperature is going down fast and the wind is coming up. They don't have any stuffed animals here. They're all carvings, which is really pretty cool. And then, of course, the mountains are famous for their gems and minerals. A couple of pieces of gold if you'd like to come in and rob the place. These are real gold nuggets, I'm told. When Horace Greeley said, "Go west, young man, and find the gold," he was talking about the Smoky Mountains. So we are down in the animal habitat area. And you can go all sorts of places down here. Here are the signs. Restaurant and gift shop. Over there is a sign for... Here's the sign for all the animals that are in here. That's a little tiny zoo that they have. As cool as all this is, it is on the side of the mountain and it is still windy and intermittent rain at the moment. So we're gonna go into the human habitat area and find some fudge. Got some maple walnut. Pretty mapley. And we got some peanut butter. Which is peanut butter fudge. I recommend the maple. Peanut butter fudge is like really good peanut butter, but maple walnut fudge tastes like a health food. Let's go. So they've got some new stuff at their zoo. The North American elk, which of course was native to the Highlands, but like everything else, was severely overhunted. But there they are laying down there, being elk. The river otters. Similar to the Adirondack Wild Center. No, it looks like they're not around at the moment. The river otters river seems to be empty. Oh, but there are the otters. The otters are way up there. They're friendly animals. They come out, visit. A couple of bald eagles. One right there. One right up there. Magnificent birds for scavengers of fish. This is the habitat of Mildred the bear. And I don't know if it's the original Mildred. Well, this is the big bear rock. And I guess the bear can actually get up on that. It's a huge rock boulder. And it's got a little pool here that I think they must keep a little water in sometimes. But here we are at the cougar habitat. And somewhere in there, I imagine, there must be a cougar. They've got a fence that looks like it's about 30 feet tall. And it's electrified at the top to keep the cougar in there. But I don't see the cougar anywhere at the moment. This is what Caesar comes for. We'll follow the road up to the swinging bridge. Going up to the castle. You got the heat going at the castle. Swinging bridge goes across a pretty big crevasse in the mountain. Get to the other side. See what's in here. Well, I don't think this is. I'll buy a geode for $6 and hope there's something in there. Could be like that. Grandfather Mountain beer glasses. Something I think everybody needs. Or Grandfather Mountain wine glasses. They have stairs up to the bridge. We'll go up there. Since it's inside versus outside. Second floor exhibits. So now let's see what we can get. I'll bet you won't hear me out here because the wind is about 40 miles an hour. There is the Mile High Bridge. It's a beautiful view on a sunny day with no wind. We're not going to go across it. Sorry, folks. We chickened out at the last minute. There's something for everybody in the mountain. It is the Lynn Cove Viaduct. It's a road built right out on the side of the mountain. As you can see, it's on pillars. Concrete pillars. It's way up in the air. It's almost scary to drive on. And they're doing the first resurfacing of it since it opened in 1987, so been a long time. So this is the field and campground for the Highland Games. And you can see it's Grandfather Mountain in the background. And over on the other side of the road, over there is that's right here is Route 221. And there's more camping over there. And that's where we parked over there. But you can see they do have electrical outlets and fairly nice spots. Although the reservations are done, Caesar's marking territory here. Reservations are pretty much shot by the time they're to the end of January. So we're out of luck for getting a little trailer in here, and they have some great big fire rings for the clans to get together and make noise. And the rumor is that one side of Route 221 is the McRowdies, and the other side of 221 is the McFamilies. And one goes to bed a little earlier than the other, and so is quiet. But this is a pseudo shower house, I assume, since it looks like a shower house. There is the main field way over there. We'll get over there. We're following Caesar at the moment. We're gonna take a shortcut through the trees. But as you come in to the mountain, the paid mountain entrance, you look over this, and this is where everything is. This is a pretty nice spot. They must have camping all the way up here, since they have electricity and everything and water up here. It's a little primitive, but it works. Excuse the wind noise. I'm not sure if the tables have special meaning, but they're definitely colorful. But this looks like it could be a pretty fun time in reality. And of course, you've got that beautiful mountain that you're really kind of in the shadow of. Look at that up there. Is that gorgeous? We're taking 221 south out of Linville to Marion, to Interstate 40, and the road is quite interesting. Can't run the camera while I'm driving it. These are 30-mile-an-hour curves, and there are a lot of pull-offs. If you're like me and you like to go slow and see the scenery, you can pull off and let the crazies that want to go down it at 65 past you. But it's a beautiful road, beautiful scenery, beautiful rocks on all sides.